First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rokah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to you, Akim and you, Aquat, that believe in all sincerity. So, as you see here, the title of this article, Remote Amazon Tribe Finally Connects to Internet, only to wind up hooked on porn, social media. A reclusive tribe in the Amazon finally got hooked up to the internet thanks to Elon Musk, only to be torn apart by social media and pornography addiction, elders complain. Brazil's 2,000-member Marubu tribe has been left bitterly divided by the arrival of the Tesla's founder Starlink service 9 months ago, which connected the remote rainforest community along the Atuli River to the web for the first time. When it arrived, everyone was happy, Sainama Marubu told the New York Times. But now things have gotten worse. Young people have gotten lazy because of the internet. They're learning the ways of the white people. The Marubo are a chaste tribe who even frown upon kissing in public. But Alfredo Marubo, all Marubo use the same last name, said he is anxious that the arrival of the service, which delivers super fast internet to far-flung corners of the planet and has been billed as a game changer by Musk, could upend standards of decorum. Alfredo said many young Marubo men have been sharing porn videos in group chats, and he has already observed more aggressive sexual behavior in some of them. We're worried young people are going to want to try it, he said of the kinky sex acts they've suddenly been exposed to on screen. Everyone is so connected that sometimes they don't even talk to their own family. Starlink works by connecting antennas to 6,000 low-orbiting satellites. The necessary antennas were donated to the tribe by American entrepreneur Allison Renault. Initially, the internet was heralded as a positive for the remote tribe, who were able to quickly contact authorities for help with emergencies, including potentially deadly snake bites. As you can see, here's a map. Okay. Of the area of the Marubo tribe, which is in South America. Could very much be Jake's. It's already saved lives, Unoke Marubo 40 stated. Members are also able to share educational resources with other Amazonian tribes and connect with friends and family who now live elsewhere. It has also opened up a world of possibilities for young Marubo, some of whom have been unable to conceptualize what lays beyond their immediate surrounds. One teen told the Times that she now dreams of traveling of the world, while another says she aspires to become a dentist in Sao Paulo. However, Unoke also complained of the significant downsides. It changed the routine so much that it was detrimental, he stated. In the village, if you don't hunt, fish, and plant, you don't eat. Some young people maintain their traditions, Tomase Marubo 42 added. Others just want to spend the whole afternoon on their phones. Tribespeople became so addicted that Marubo leaders fearing that history and culture, which is passed down orally, could be lost forever. They have now limited access to the internet for 2 hours each morning, 5 hours each evening, and all day Sunday. But parents still worry the damage may already be done. Another father, Kayapa Marubo, said he is anxious about his children playing violent first-person shooter games. I'm worried that they're suddenly going to want to mimic them, he stated. Meanwhile, others say that they've fallen victim to internet scams, given that they lack digital literacy, while many youngsters are chatting with strangers on social media. Flora Dutra, a Brazilian activist who works with indigenous tribes, was instrumental in helping connect the Marubo to the internet. She believes anxieties about the internet are inflated and asserts that most tribespeople wanted and deserved access to the World Wide Web. Still, some officials in Brazil have criticized the rollout to the remote communities, saying special cultures and customs could now be lost forever. This is called ethnocentrism, Dutra said of such critiques. The white man thinking they know what's best. And if you ask me, this is ethnocentrism. Okay? And when you look that up, it basically means
ethnocentrism.
It says evaluation of other cultures according to preconceptions originating in the standards and customs of one's own culture. And Esau is, a proponent of, having a preconceived notion about other cultures, by his own standard. He's liable to say, "Oh, well, y'all need the internet," knowing it's going to corrupt, the minds of these people who are living in a primitive state. Okay. And I say that because when you look at them, look at how they dress. Okay. I don't think this woman even has a shirt on. Okay. You see? So, leave it to Esau, to put this internet in, the rainforest. Okay. As it says here, Flora Dutra, a Brazilian activist who works with indigenous tribes, believes anxieties about the internet are inflated and asserts that most tribes people wanted and deserved access to the World Wide Web. And she could be very much working for Esau. Okay, because some people believe that special cultures and customs could be lost forever. Some teens are being lazy. Some have observed aggressive sexual behavior. Some are, speaking to strangers on the internet. Youngsters, they don't know who they're talking to. Some have been scammed. Okay, and some are getting addicted, I should say. Okay. Some are forgetting their traditions. And all this comes with being glued to the screen, being glued to the internet. And, we're one to quickly say, 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? And the phone and computer, okay, in which the internet is used as a device, we're not ignorant to these phones. We're not ignorant to the purpose of Esau Edom and what they do. Okay, they're always aiming to, to keep you distracted by entertainment, to corrupt your mind, to keep you far away from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai as possible. We're not ignorant to his purposes, his thoughts, his plans. Okay. This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. Okay. And so many people get caught in the fantasy world of the internet, and people have avatars and different identities, different pages on different social media accounts, okay, in which they act out a life that is could very much not be who they are. It's all a facade. It's all for likes, and follows and subscriptions and clickbait. People are getting paid off the internet, and this could be very detrimental. Okay, this could pollute you. It could destroy you, even with a sword destruction. There's a lot of abominable things on the internet. If it ain't porn, it's executions. You see cartel executions. You see dark web. And all these things you could easily fall into. Okay, but one click away. There's a lot of little links and stuff that can entice you to click on, and before you know it, you're watching something that is totally abominable. It's nothing good, to say the least. Okay, arise ye and depart. This is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. And America is all about the internet. Plugged into the World Wide Web. And now these, Marubo tribe is as well. Okay, but let's get this. This is 2 Ezra 14. Let's see. And 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. And there's a lot of great evils than those, okay, of Ezra's times, you know. And even these people in you know, in this remote land, okay, the Marubo people, you know, they're living in a primitive state. You know, they're starting to be exposed to greater evils, okay. It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age. And they're already becoming weak. You know, some of the teens, you know, forgetting the culture, you know, not hunting, not fishing, you know, not doing the necessary activities. All right. And Esau knows this. Esau knows that, you know, the constant bombarding of images gives you a dopamine hit to where you spend hours. You become lazy. You lose track of time. You know, and you become unfruitful. You know, that's what's happening to these people. It says, for look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. And you see all the evils that are happening, the catastrophes, the calamities, you know, and that's ultimately because Yahweh Shem Yahshai is visiting the world in which he created. But the world is becoming very sick, it's becoming very ill. And what are one of the ways Esau, you know, adds to that is by spreading his philosophy. This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon had been a golden cup in Yahweh Bashem Shai's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. So America is a country that was set up just like Pharaoh was set up, okay, you know, and to ultimately show the power of the Most High. Okay, America's getting proud like Pharaoh, getting increasing in riches, only to be destroyed, and to show the other nations, okay, how what pride does to a people. Okay, speaking about the Edomite people, they made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. The nations are seeing that if they partake of this wine, okay, which wine represents philosophy, okay, they can become drunk. You know, these people are torn between, you know, the positive and the negative of the internet, you know, and although they can link with family and friends, you know, there's a downside. You know, they don't want their children shooting stuff up because they saw it on a video game. Okay, they don't want nobody indulging in a sexual perversion because they're seeing it on the net. Okay, but yeah, you could talk to family, you know. And, you know, that's one of the ways people are using the internet, you know, is to talk to families in different places. Okay, it says here members are also able to share educational resources with other Amazonian tribes and connect with friends and family who now live elsewhere. So that's a positive. But, you know, you could also be talking to strangers, you know, perverts, freaks. Okay, so as you see, you know, the world is weaker through age. You know, the scriptures say, let's see, this is Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Okay, all the foundations of the earth are out of course. The world is upside down, right? Men are not men, women are not women, children are not children.
Strong's H 4144. Mossad.
You know, all the basic fundamentals, okay, of life are being perverted. They're being changed. You can see all this on the internet. You could see the deception going throughout the world, the brainwashing. You could see that philosophy penetrating all the world, and a lot of the nations are waking up and seeing how, being like America is the worst thing they could have ever done. They lost their traditions just to pick up a tradition, a culture that has no morals, has no standards. Very much confused here in America. It's a free for all. All right, you got President Trump, for crying out loud, convicted of 34 felonies. Like, what, the scriptures say, as the leader of the people, so are the people. So there's a bunch of criminals in America, and yeah, a bunch of people are breaking the law of Yahweh Shem El Shai. So that's what you're seeing. And you see this all on the net. This is let's see, 2nd Esdras 7. And 10. And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion, because for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statute, then was decreed that now is done. Right? So ultimately the fall of Adam, okay, it began what you see now. Now you see the decree. Now you see the judgments going out through the earth, okay, because of what man has done, starting with Adam. Okay? It says, then were the entrances of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail, right? So after, Adam transgressed, then, Adam had to, be banished from the garden, paradise, okay? For partaking of the, the philosophy of the serpent, and Esau Edom comes in that stead. He is that serpent with his wicked philosophy, and they come to, another, part of the world, put their internet knowing it's going to corrupt, and just sit back and watch what it does. And the people are upset. They see the pros, but they also see the cons. It says, but then were the entrances of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. Right? There's dangers. It's painful in this world. There's many pitfalls. There's many avenues. There's many distractions. There's much evil. Okay? But it wasn't like that before. It says, for the entrances of the elder world were wide and sure and brought immortal fruit. Right? At the beginning, they were living many years. Okay? They were immortal at first, and then Adam fell, and that's when the Heavenly Father cut the lifespan. You see? And these people are in that state where they're starting to be corrupted. They ate of that they ate of that fruit, okay, and it corrupted them. You see? They go setting up satellites, okay. Look at, they got a satellite on this. You see that? Look at, they still live in huts. Okay, that was us at one point. We didn't have condos like we do now. All right. So yeah. It says, if then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them. So we have to labor, okay, to enter and pass through the straight and the vain things, okay, so that we may receive, the kingdom. We may receive the reward. You see? And this is the truth about the world. Now it's become a very perilous place. But at the beginning it was wide and sure. Okay? It says it brought immortal fruit. But then after what Adam did, what man fell, and now we see what we see. We see evil come into the mind of man. All right. These people are being exposed to it. See, in America, this is normal. You know? Let's read this. It's 2 Ezra 6. Let's see. And 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. Evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. All right? That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for evil to be put out of the world, and deceit to be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared. And the truth is being declared. Okay? And that's you know, one good thing about the internet. Okay? Faith is flourishing, corruption is being overcome through the Spirit. We're seeing it. You know, the Lord is turning the tide, so to speak. Okay? And the truth which has been so long without fruit shall be declared. And what's one of the ways that it's being declared? By the internet. And we often call this the internet scriptures. Psalms 19, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge. You see, so day unto day, okay, the truth is going out, and night unto night knowledge is being spread. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. So with the internet, you can, you know, basically set your settings to, you know, your specific language that you need. And there's brothers all over the world teaching the truth. So that's one good thing, all right, about the internet being created, okay? Matter of fact, it says here, Starlink works by connecting antennas, all right? And they're setting up those antennas you see in these pictures, okay? Starlink works by connecting antennas to 6,000 low-orbiting satellites. The necessary antennas were donated to the tribe by American entrepreneur Allison Renault. Okay, so here it is. You got primitive people, but they got satellites, though. You know, they got internet. It's, you know, it's connected to them satellites. It says here, Brazil's 2,000-member Marubo tribe has been left bitterly divided by the arrival of the Tesla founder's Starlink service 9 months ago, which connected the remote rainforest community along the Atui River to the web for the first time. It's 2024. You know, they're being exposed to Satan's devices, but we're not ignorant. But we know what the internet, you know, what it has. You know, all these images bombard your brain and give you that dopamine hit. It's kind of like pleasure. You know, you can very much become addicted. It says, their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. Okay, and that line is speaking about the internet. As a matter of fact, what do they say? They say, I'm online. Okay, internet, terra means earth, and net means to gather. So in the earth is gathering. You know, those of the elect, they're going to hear the word through the internet. Okay, and that's of a truth. You know, and they could be hearing the internet all the way in South America. You know, you got the Starlink box, you see, but they're divided. All right, so I just wanted to report on this. Lord willing, you were edified. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruach HaKodesh, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to you, Akim and you, Aqua, to believe in all sincerity. Shalom.